chassis carries battle scars, the tires carry dust. A monument to victory forged in iron trust. I look upon the skyline from the apex of the hill. I bent the neon city to the power of my will. The engine is a chorus singing out a golden song, proving all the cynics and the non-believers wrong. The grid is glowing yellow, illuminating history. Welcome to the chapter of the final mystery. Golden Jubilee grid, shining in the night, standing on the summit, bathed in holy light. A legendary milestone carved in cyberstone. I'm sitting on the leather like a king. the soul. The interceptor's glitch as I roll through the gate. A master of the ethics and a master of fate. I'm washing out the signal, I'm washing out the trace. Winning every second in the electronic race. The neon is bleeding, a shade of the green. The most violent disruption that the district's ever seen. I hit the final toggle, I let the system blow. Into the black oblivion I go, go, go. Hack the world, break the chain. Become the master of the neon ray. System shut down. Taking back the soul. Access granted, identity erased. Break up. Break up. Break up. I'm kicking down the door. Elysium Expressway, climbing to the top. I'm riding on the laser beam and I will never stop. Bringing up the dirt into the palace of the kings, showing all the royalty, the song, the underground. Say Elysium Expressway, tearing through the cloud. I'm driving for the broken and I'm driving for ever being rolled. Crank the pressure higher, let the rivet start to pop. When the plasma starts to boil, there is no way to stop. A Victorian nightmare in a silicon world, watching as the future is mechanically unfurled. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the mega city fears. Steam and electricity, fire and the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel, the power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. Cruisers try to overtake the beast, but I'll turn their plastic bodies into a mechanical feast. I vent the superheated gas directly in their path. They can't handle the pressure of the Victorian wrath. I'm a stoker of the neon, a master of the heat, pounding out a rhythm on the industrial street. The clockwork is ticking, the battery is full. I'm winning every battle in the gravitational pull. Crank the pressure higher, let the rivet start to pop. When the plasma starts to boil, there is no way to stop. A Victorian nightmare in a silicone world, watching as the future is mechanically unfurled. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the mega city fears. Steam and electricity, fire and the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel, the power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. Stoke the fire, turn the wheel. Cold copper, hot steel. Vent the core. Plasma punk, roaring in the gear, the only kind of engine that the mega city fears. Steam and electricity, fire and the wire, burning up the asphalt with a heavy dark desire. Plasma punk, a monster made of steel, the power of 1,000 suns beneath the iron wheel. Steam settling, gears locking, power down. white. I'm a horizontal rocket in the middle of the night. The interceptors vanish in a cloud of the dust, and the purity of motion is the only thing I trust. I'm a ghost inside the radar, I'm a glitch in the grid. I'm proud of every crazy little thing that I did. The speedometer is melting, turning into ash. I'm headed for the future in a beautiful crash. Break the wall, hear the call. The sky is open above us all. Sonic boom. Mach-One Manifesto, breaking the sound, lifting every tire right off the dirty ground. A declaration written in the smoke and the flame. Nothing in the universe will ever be the same. Mach-One Manifesto, speed is the truth, the ultimate salvation for a wasted youth. Barrier broken, velocity locked. Manifesto.
We don't need the gasoline, we don't need the fire. We're riding on the photons, climbing even higher. Deploy the golden fabric, catch the solar wind, leaving the gravity where the humans sin. 100 miles of canvas, thinner than a hair, navigating currents in the vacuum of the air. The sun is our engine, burning bright and gold, the most expensive story that was ever being told. Mars is on the radar, a ruby in the black. There is no resistance and there is no looking back. The Syndicate is sailing in a convoy of the light, the kings of the galaxy, rulers of the night. Solar sail syndicate surfing on the ray, turning the darkness into the golden day. A luxury of motion, a symphony of grace, the fastest billionaires inside the inner space. Solar sail syndicate, catch the star flow. Watch the entire universe begin to glow. The hull is made of diamond, the deck is made of pearl. Watching the galaxies and the nebulae unfurl. I sip on the nectar as we tack against the storm. The radiation shield is keeping us so warm. A rival yacht is closing, trying to steal the beam, but I've got the trajectory of a celestial dream. We trim the silver rigging, we adjust the solar tilt, building a legacy on the starlight we have built. Mars is on the radar, a ruby in the black. There is no resistance and
Suffocating fear.
We've survived the acid. We've survived the dust. In the purity of motion is the only thing we trust.
The road is turning liquid, a river made of gold. The greatest of the legends that a human never told.
One hand on the steering, one hand on the soul, taking the direction and taking the control.
The energy is peaking, the energy is high, under the orbit of the artificial sky.
We are the Knights of Silver. We are the Knights of Fire, fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire.
The Mercury Mile, racing through the glow. The only kind of paradise that a racer will know. A symphony of photons,
A symphony of photons,
a symphony of speed,
a symphony of speed,
fulfilling every animal.
that every human needs.
The Mercury Mile,
The spirit of love, underneath the shadow of the
hold the wheel, feel the ride.
the eternal legacy, the eternal ride.
We are infinite. Mile to 330.
The legend is returned.
Mercury.
The golden hour hits the tinted glass, watching the beautiful illusions pass. A convoy of black and a convoy of white, ruling the day before we conquer the night. The engine is purring, a dangerous cat. We're deciding your fate at the drop of a hat. The ocean is calm, but the water is deep. We're making the promises we never will keep. Cassettes rolling slow, the melody weeps, while the rest of the innocent metropolis sleeps. A handshake of silver, a whisper of gold, the coldest of blood in a story so old. Sunset Boulevard, Syndicate. watching from the balconies high, but they wouldn't dare to look us deep in the eye. We own the casinos, we own the police. We are the architects of this artificial peace. A slow revolution of the heavy alloy, treating the dangerous world like a toy. The sun is descending, the violet bleeds, watering the dirt for our criminal seed. Cassettes rolling slow, the melody weeps, while the rest of the innocent metropolis sleeps. A handshake of silver, a whisper of gold, the coldest of blood in a story so old. Sunset Boulevard, Syndicate, taking the ride, with a pistol of chrome, resting right by our side. Cruising the strip, under the tangerine sky, where the beautiful people come out just to die. Sunset Boulevard, Syndicate, shadows and wealth, taking the neon city by absolute stealth. The sun goes down, the neon wakes up, the rain begins in the city of sin. Sunset Boulevard, Syndicate, taking the ride, with a pistol of chrome, resting right by our side. Cruising the strip, under the tangerine sky, where the beautiful people come out just to die. Sunset Boulevard, Syndicate, shadows and wealth, taking the neon city by absolute stealth. Rolling slow into the dark.
I burn the motherboard as incense in the dark. I draw the sacred circle with the cybernetic spark. The graveyard of the vehicles, a mountain of the rust. I'm walking through the wreckage, disturbing all the dust. I raise my iron hands into the toxic yellow sky. I summon up the spirits of the engines that have died. The copper wire veins, the lithium and lead. I'm calling on the power of the heavy metal dead. The headlights start to flicker in the synchronized array. The ghost of the combustion are waking up today. I speak the ancient code, the binary of old. A supernatural story that the algorithms told. Cyber-Shaman, waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city hid without a drop of gas. A phantom fleet of vehicles is breaking through the glass. I sit upon the hood of a shattered black machine, the most unholy leader that the highway's ever seen. We drive into the city, an army of the night. We bring the retribution and we bring the blinding light. The corporations tremble behind their heavy doors. They cannot stop a phantom in these cybernetic wars. The headlights start to flicker in the synchronized array. The ghost of the combustion now waking up today. I speak the ancient code, the binary of old, a supernatural story that the algorithms told. Cyber-Shaman, waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city hid. A ritual of the neon, a sacrifice of oil, the spirits of the asphalt arising from the soil. Cyber-Shaman, dancing in the smoke, a terrifying power that the underground awoke. Rise from the scrap, obey the code, take back the shift the brutal gear. We don't negotiate, we operate on fear. A mile-long procession of the iron and the chrome. We will not stop the engines till we reach the neon home. Chromium Convoy shaking up the ground, the heaviest machinery that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockades, we're smashing through the gate, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium Convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. Interceptor buggies try to flank us on the side, but we got auto turrets coming out to ruin the ride. A symphony of gunfire blending with the bass, the most violent procession in the history of the race. We burn 1,000 gallons every single heavy mile, but we're making all the credits and we're doing it in style. The mega city borders are coming into sight. We bring the heavy thunder to the middle of the night. Lock the heavy axles, shift the brutal gear. We don't negotiate, we operate on fear. A mile-long procession of the iron and the chrome. We will not stop the engines till we reach the neon home. Chromium Convoy shaking up the ground, the heaviest machinery that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockades, we're smashing through the gate, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium Convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. Hold the line, keep the pace, crush the bugs in our space. Roll out, roll out. Chromium Convoy shaking up the ground, the heaviest machinery that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockades, we're smashing through the gate, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium Convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. Convoy arriving, gates opening, heavy delivery. Interceptors tailing on a complicated plane. I'm navigating geometry, ignoring all the pain. But the city starts to shift, an architectural trick. The background is moving impossibly quick. The skyscrapers accelerate faster than the car. The foreground is frozen, the background is a star. A visual distortion, the parallax attack. They're bending up the optics on the cybernetic track. Depth perception failing, losing all the scale. A multi-dimensional illusion of the trail. I calculate the vectors, I trust the instrument. Driving through an altered digital descent. illusion of the trail. I calculate the vectors, I trust the instrument, driving through an altered digital descent. Parallax Pursuit, twisting up the eye where the ground is the ceiling and the concrete is the sky. A vertigo of neon and overlapping maze. I'm trying to escape this geometric haze. Parallax Pursuit, shifting out of line. A visual assassin of a beautiful design. Foreground static, background flying. Trust the math. Stop the dying. Recalibrate. Pursuit, twisting up the eye where the ground is the ceiling and the concrete is the sky. A vertigo of neon and overlapping maze. I'm trying to escape this geometric haze. Parallax Pursuit, shifting out of line. A visual assassin of a beautiful design. Optical lock, stabilized. Escape complete.
Screaming, am I wanna be found. The storm goes on. Ride the lightning. Downpour.
Of gold, the greatest of the stories that a human ever told.
We've survived the winter, we've survived the pain, washing out the memory of the gravity and rain.
The core is getting hotter, the core is getting bright.
A horizontal promise in the middle of the night.
One hand on the steering, one hand on the soul,
Taking the direction and taking the control.
the energy is rising,
A river of the pure,
speed is the salvation.
and the speed is the cure.
Kneel at the altar of the motor and the light.
In the holy sanctuary of the endless night.
Infinite ignition, burning through the grid. Proud of every dangerous thing that we
Ever did.
a symphony of photons,
A symphony of speed
fulfilling every animal.
and every human need.
Infinite ignition,
The spirit of the one underneath the orbit of the artificial soul.
never slow down,
Never slow down,
never give in.
never give in.
The race of a lifetime is about to begin.
Ignite the future. The fire remains.
The drive goes on.
Ignition. pushing the throttle for my sanity's sake. I'm riding the edge of chrome and crimson, breaking out of this midnight prison. Tires screaming on the wet concrete, 110 beats on the neon street. No looking back, just the overdrive in the heart of the synth. I come alive, yeah. In the heart of the synth, I come alive. Dashboard metrics glowing in the dark, leaving behind a synthetic spark. Up where memories fade in the rear, I'm shifting the gears, I'm shifting the fear. Passing the towers of glass and steel, searching for something that actually feels like the summer of '84. Before you walked out that sliding door, through the smoke, through the rain, I'm accelerating through the pain. Analog heart in a cyberpunk dream. Nothing is ever exactly as it seems. I'm riding the edge of chrome and crimson, breaking out of this midnight prison. Tires screaming on the wet concrete, 110 beats on the neon street. No looking back, just the overdrive in the heart of the synth. I come alive. I'm crossing a line, I'm not going back. Just me, the machine, and the endless highway. Rewriting the code of yesterday. I'm riding the edge of chrome and crimson, breaking out of this midnight prison. Tires screaming on the wet concrete, 110 beats on the neon street. No looking back, just the overdrive in the heart of the synth. I come alive in the glow. Let it go. Fading out into the electric sky. Good night, goodbye.
Staring at the lights, waiting for the red. Silencing the voices echoing inside my head. Grip upon the leather, sweating in the glove. This is not a hobby, this is a violent love. The grid is fully loaded, engines in the choir, breathing in the fumes, ready for the fire. Dashboard is authentic, analog and pure. Looking for the danger, looking for the cure. Clutches on the floor, RPM is high. Tension in the air, cutting through the sky. Checking every system, locking up the soul. Initiating now the ignition protocol. Hold the line, Ice water running in my vein. The telemetry's perfect, the sequence is complete. I can feel the vibration rising from the street. A momentary silence before the word explodes. The undisputed king of the cybernetic roads. Clutches on the floor, RPM is high. Tension in the air, cutting through the sky. Checking every system, locking up the soul. Initiating now the ignition protocol. Hold the line, wait for the command. The greatest intersection in the neon wasteland. Hear the pistons knocking, eager for the flight. Burning up the clutch in the middle of the night. Ignition protocol, counting down the time. Ready for the glory. Ready for the crime. The ember light is flashing. The final breath is drawn. The old world is dying, and the new one is born. Go! Hold the line, wait for the command. The greatest intersection in the neon wasteland. Hear the pistons knocking, eager for the flight. Burning up the clutch in the middle of the night. Ignition protocol, counting down the time. Ready for the glory. Ready for the crime. Tires scream, leaving the grid. Protocol complete. Somebody. There is no road beneath me, just an empty black abyss. One wrong character and I'm gonna feel the kiss of the total deletion of the absolute zero. The binary boulevard is looking for a hero. My left hand on the steering, my right hand on the key. Writing the reality for the entire world to see. Hijack speed equals limit, then generate the lane. Programming the asphalt to escape the digital pain. 010, the pavement is a lie. I'm compiling the highway while I'm watching sectors fly. Enter the command, execute the flow. Building the trajectory as I go, go, go. Binary boulevard, typing out the street. Matching the syntax to the heavy dark beat. If I miss a semicolon, I will fall into the void. The most dangerous algorithm that I ever employed. Binary boulevard, running on the code. I am the architect of the invisible road. The firewall is closing. I gotta hack the gates. A race against the logic, a race against the fate. While motion is active, Dio build the neon line. Everything is perfect, everything is fine. The police are lagging, they don't have the script. I'm drifting through the data while the reality is ripped. A recursive function, a loop of pure speed. I'm giving the processor everything it needs. 010, the pavement is a lie. I'm compiling the highway while I'm watching sectors fly. Enter the command, execute the flow. Building the trajectory as I go, go, go. Binary boulevard, typing out the street. Match invisible road. Syntax error, fix the core, build the path forevermore. Binary Boulevard. Binary. Binary Boulevard. Binary Boulevard. Typing out the street, matching the syntax to the heavy dark beat. If I miss a semicolon, I will fall into the void. The most dangerous algorithm that I ever employed. Binary Boulevard. Running on the code. I am the architect of the invisible road. File saved. Road closed. Session terminated.
underground synd.
By the holographic moon, I see a massive crash upon the bridge of 99. I see a new rebellion forming on the lower line. But I am just a watcher, hovering in space. I cannot change the outcome of the human cyber race. I log the prophecies into the memory bank and feel the heavy gravity pulling on my tank. The ozone layer thins, the vision becomes clear. I see the cyber future, I see the coming year. A prophet in a vehicle sitting in the cold, watching all the destiny of megacity unfold. Ozone Oracle, reading in the height, translating the geometry of laser beams and light. I see the empires falling, I see the champions rise. I see the digital tears in the cybernetic eyes. Ozone Oracle, a whisper in the wind, knowing every corner where the underground send. The future is written in the oil and the rain, joy and destruction, glory and Ozone Oracle, reading in the height, translating the geometry of laser beams and light. I see the empires falling, I see the champions rise. I see the digital tears in the cybernetic eyes. Ozone Oracle, a whisper in the wind, knowing every corner where the underground send. The vision fades. Descending now. Oracle. I pass the gates of obsidian, stone and wire, a quiet place that extinguished the human fire. A billion servers towering up into the sky, the final resting place where the digital spirits lie. No physical bodies, no ashes inside the urn, just terabytes of the memories waiting to burn. Each glowing blue pillar contains an entire life, a husband, a daughter, a lover, a mechanical wife. The tides are rolling on top of the silent glass. I pay my respects to the phantoms as I pass. A trillion ones and zeros perfectly lined up neat. The quietest highway, the loneliest neon street. Neon Necropolis, city of the dead, where glimpse of a beautiful life on a tiny screen. I download a whisper directly into my brain, a piece of a digital sorrow, a digital pain. I'm driving a hearse of chrome in the server farm, protecting the sleeping consciousness from the heart. The moon is a pale projection above the array. I'll guard the perimeter until the break of day. The tides are rolling on top of the silent glass. I pay my respects to the phantoms as I pass. A trillion ones and zeros perfectly lined up neat. The quietest highway, the loneliest neon street. Neon Necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold, the greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon Necropolis, sleeping in the drive, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. Sleep in the code, rest in the light. I'll drive the patrol through the endless night. Neon Necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold, the greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon Necropolis, sleeping in the drive, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. Rest in peace, system asleep. Necropolis. I see 1,000 versions of the vehicle I drive. I see 1,000 versions of the way that I survive. The walls are made of silver, the floor is made of glass. Watching all my shadows as they elegantly pass. Neon light is bouncing in an infinite array. I can't tell the nighttime from the middle of the day. Every corner is a prism, every street is a trap. I'm looking for the exit on a fragmented map. Am I moving forward or am I standing still? Losing all the power, losing all the will. The reflections are whispering a choir in my head. Everything I've done and everything I've said. Mirror shot Metropolis, shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking back at you. A labyrinth of ego, a labyrinth of light, burning in the center of the geometric
made of chrome. I see a million versions of a disconnected home. The image is distorted, the image is a lie. Watching all the phantoms in the mirrors of the sky. I hit the gas and shatter through a barricaded glass. A symphony of splinters as I finally pass. But even in the wreckage, the reflection stays the same. A silent competitor in a visual game. Am I moving forward or am I standing still? Losing all the power, losing all the will. The reflections are whispering a choir in my head. Everything I've done and everything I've said. Near a sharp metropolis, shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking back at you. A labyrinth of ego, a labyrinth of light. Burning in the center of the geometric night. Near a sharp metropolis, a beautiful to see. Lost inside the echoes of the silver-colored street. Who is real? Who is ghost? The guest or the host? Near a sharp metropolis, shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking back at you. A labyrinth of ego, a labyrinth of light. Burning in the center of the geometric night. Near a sharp metropolis, a beautiful to see. Lost inside the echoes of the silver-colored street. Shattered glass, endless light. Mirror. A transport cruiser floating heavy in the night, carrying the platinum completely out of sight. The Syndicate thought it was safe in the air, but they didn't calculate a rebel with a dare. I rev up the motorcycle, speaking painted black. I'm riding up the cable of the suspension track. The altitude is climbing, the wind is blowing cold. I'm executing a robbery incredibly bold. I hit the edge of the ramp, I launch into the black. There is absolutely no way of ever turning back. I'm flying through the air, aiming for the open bay. I'm taking all the cargo and I'm making them pay. Holographic hijack, striking from below. A bullet of the neon, putting on a fatal show. I land upon the metal deck, weapons fully drawn. I'll empty out the vault before the breaking of the dawn. Holographic hijack, a demon in the sky. I'm stealing all the treasure, and I'm watching them cry. The security bots are deploying with the red. I spin the heavy bike around and shoot them in the head. I crack into the terminal, reversing all the code. I redirect the shipment to a secret underground road. The pilot hits the alarm, the sirens start to wail, but I already hacked the ship and sealed the heavy seal. I kick the throttle open, I launch off the side. A parachute of neon on a beautiful ride. I hit the edge of the ramp, I launch into the black. There is absolutely
absolutely no way of ever turning back. I'm flying through the air, aiming for the open bay. I'm taking all the cargo and I'm making them pay. Holographic hijack, striking from below. A bullet of the knee, I'm putting on a fatal show. When I end upon the metal deck, weapons fully drawn, I'll empty out the vault before the breaking of the dawn. Holographic hijack, a demon in the sky. I'm stealing all the treasure, and I'm watching them cry. Free falling, cargo secured. Deploy the chute. Ghost Holographic hijack, striking from below. A bullet of the knee, I'm putting on a fatal show. I land upon the metal deck, weapons fully drawn. I'll empty out the vault before the breaking of the dawn. Holographic hijack, a demon in the sky. I'm stealing all the treasure, and I'm watching them cry. Touching down, clean getaway. Hijack complete.
The sky lit up with a blinding flash of white and killed the circuitry of the neon night. The hover cars dropped like stones from the sky. I watched a billion credits of technology die. The grid is dark, the digital heart is dead. Just a sea of panic and a wave of dread. But deep in the garage, underneath the dust, I've got a monster made of iron and rust. No microchips, no artificial brain, just the gasoline pumping through the vein. Turn the physical key, hear the cylinder scream, waking up the beast from an analog grave. Emp Overload, the city goes black. I'm bringing the old school combustion back. Rolling through the shadows of the silent street with a heavy metal rhythm and a savage beat. Emp Overload, breaking the chain. The king of the mechanical is back to reign. in the dark. Burn out.